But how do you crack an encryption that changes every day? Imagine a secret team of codebreakers working in silence while the fate of the world hangs in the balance. It's a story of genius, secrecy, and heroism. Hey there, welcome to my channel. Today we're going back in time to meet Alan Turing, the brilliant mathematician who led the charge to crack one of the most sophisticated encryption machines of its time. This is the story of how the Enigma code was broken and how it changed the course of history. We often think of wartime as a period of massive armies and loud weaponry, but behind the scenes, there was a quieter battle happening, a battle of wits and logic between code makers and code breakers. It was a game of cat and mouse where the prize was nothing less than victory in the war. In the early days of World War II, the Germans were using a machine called Enigma to encrypt their communications. This machine generated a near infinite number of possible encryption keys, making it virtually impossible to decipher their messages. If the Allies couldn't break the Enigma code, German military secrets would remain hidden, potentially leading to devastating consequences. This meant that cracking the Enigma code became a matter of national security. And so the race was on to find the hidden patterns within these encrypted messages. In the midst of this challenge stood Alan Turing, a name that would become synonymous with the quest to crack the Enigma code. Born in 1912, Turing displayed an early aptitude for mathematics and engineering. His mind was like a steel trap, always seeking out patterns and solutions to complex problems. But he wasn't just a brainiac and a lab coat. He was also a man driven by a deep sense of purpose. Upon the outbreak of World War II, Turing put his skills at the service of his country, joining the government code and cipher school at Bletchley Park in rural Buckinghamshire. Here, amid sprawling mansions and manicured gardens, a secret war was being fought, a war of intelligence, logic, and sheer determination. When Turing arrived at Bletchley Park, he was presented with the Enigma machine, a device that looked more like a typewriter than a code-generating machine. The Germans believed that this machine made their communications unbreakable, and many of their military and diplomatic secrets were shared through it. But Turing wasn't intimidated. He saw the Enigma machine not as an unassailable fortress, but as a puzzle waiting to be solved. His first step was to understand how the machine worked. Like a true engineer, he took it apart, examining each gear and wire, trying to piece together the logic behind its seemingly random key changes. As Turing delved deeper into the Enigma, he uncovered its daily routine. Every morning the machine was set to a new key combination, meaning that the encrypted message of the day could only be deciphered with the correct key. Getting that key was like finding the needle in a haystack, and the stakes were incredibly high. Each day that the Enigma code remained unbroken, more German secrets were hidden from the Allies, potentially leading to tragic consequences. Time was of the essence, and the pressure was immense. But Turing was up to the task. He realized that breaking the Enigma code was like solving a massive jigsaw puzzle. You needed all the right pieces to fit together to get the complete picture. So he turned to the available resources, the encrypted messages themselves. He gathered thousands of intercepted messages, searching for patterns, repetitions, and any clue that could lead him to the daily key. Days turned into weeks and weeks into months. Still, Turing toiled away, his only company the whirring of the Enigma machine and the rustling of papers. Then one day something happened. Turing spotted a repeated sequence into intercepted messages, a glimmer of hope in the vast sea of ciphers. This small breakthrough became the cornerstone of his strategy. He realized that if he could figure out the daily key for one message, then he could use that same key to decrypt countless others. This revelation was like a beacon guiding him through the darkness. With renewed vigor, Turing assembled his team. Brilliant minds from various fields, mathematicians, logicians, and engineers, all united by a common purpose to crack the Enigma code. They worked around the clock, fueled by coffee and sheer determination, their only reward the satisfaction of a job well done. In the quiet hours of the night, they heard the rhythmic clatter of the typewriter as Turing tested his theories. Each keystroke brought them closer to their goal, unraveling the secrets hidden within the Enigma machine. As the team worked tirelessly, the atmosphere at Bletchley Park was one of intense focus and camaraderie. They celebrated small victories, analyzed failures, and shared ideas, their collective brain power forming a force to be reckoned with. The breakthrough came when Turing and his team developed the Bomba machine. This machine, an early computer, tested thousands of Enigma key possibilities in mere seconds. Lightning-fast calculations that would have taken humans hours, if not days, to accomplish. With the Bomba, the nearly impossible became possible. On one fateful day, the Bomba whirred to life, spitting out a sheet of paper with a decoded message. It was a moment of triumph, the culmination of months of hard work and sacrifice. As the news spread through Bletchley Park, cheers erupted. The Enigma had been cracked. From that day forward, the tide began to turn. The Allies gained valuable insights into German military plans, shortening the war by an estimated 2 years. Millions of lives were saved, and the path to victory was illuminated. However, due to the secrecy surrounding their work, the true impact of their efforts remained hidden for decades. The contributions of Turing and his team were kept under wraps, their names erased from official records. After the war, Turing's life took a tragic turn. Despite his monumental contributions, he was arrested in 1952 for homosexuality, which was illegal at the time. Just 2 years later, he died, his potential cut short by the prejudices of his era. It wasn't until decades later that the world learned the full extent of his contributions and the extent of the impact he had on the outcome of World War II. Today, Turing's story is remembered not just as a tale of wartime heroism, but as a testament to the power of the human mind. His legacy lives on in the world of computing, with many institutions and organizations bearing his name, honoring the man who is considered the father of theoretical computer science and artificial intelligence. Can you imagine a world without computers or the internet? Without Turing, that might have been our reality. His methods laid the foundation for modern encryption and data security, ensuring that our communications remain private and secure. If you've ever sent a message online or made a transaction over the internet, you have Turing to thank for that. Now here's a question for you. What other historical events or figures would you like us to cover in this series? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your ideas could shape the next episode of History's Hidden Heroes. Together, we can keep these stories alive, ensuring that the next generation knows about the unsung heroes who shape our world. If you enjoyed this glimpse into the past, hit the subscribe button for more. Each week we bring you new adventures in history, uncovering fascinating tales that have often been overlooked or forgotten. And don't forget to like this video if you found it informative and entertaining. Your support means the world to us as we continue to bring history to life for you. So join our growing community of history enthusiasts and stay tuned for more exciting adventures in the world of the past. Thanks for joining us today. Until next time, keep exploring the past and all its mysteries. Who knows? You might just discover the next hidden hero of history.